Wizards of the Coast made an announcement that had pricing involved with it. Of course, now there's thousands of negative comments, reviews, scandal videos about how it's just inappropriate for them to charge that much, and all manner of other negative comments on social media. But let's look at the announcement and let's do a little math. So the announcement was about the core rulebook bundle. So there's three new core rulebooks coming out this year: the Player's Handbook, the Monster Manual, and the Dungeon Master's Guide. And of course, you could buy them individually, you could buy them as a group. There's one version where you can buy it as a group with the digital version, and hey, that seems kind of neat. But of course, now it's a scandal because there's a price tag attached to it, and there's something to complain about. Is it a scandal? Or is it just kind of, rational and business as usual? So let's take a look. This is the announcement about the bundle. So they want to take the physical copies of the core rulebook and bundle it with a digital version for $180, which saves you $60 on buying them separately. And of course, it's $179.97. Thousands of comments all over X and Instagram and a few others about, oh my God, it's laughable, too expensive, cash grab, money grab. Oh my God, the end of the world as we know it. The earth will no longer rotate and you can no longer play Dungeons and Dragons or someone will nuke you because that's what Hasbro wants, or whatever the latest is. Now, is that really a bad price? Well, let's look at the individual books. So the individual books are actually $50 a piece if you just buy the physical version. So $49.99. You don't have to buy the bundle. You don't want the digital version. That's up to you. I think the digital version would be kind of neat. We'll see when it actually comes out, but they're not out yet, so it doesn't matter. So $50 a piece in today's dollars. It's 2024, so $49.99. Okay, full color. You got color all through the thing, nice hardbound, all kinds of stuff in it. Let's take a look at the original ones. These are the three original ones. These are my copies. Sorry, they're a little dirty. They've been carted around a bunch over the years. So original pricing, I did a little research online and I'm finding anywhere from $15, $14.95 maybe in this year's catalog up to 18 or 20 bucks. But the most expensive source I could find was 20. The cheapest was 15. Not a couple sources quoting 10, but that seemed to be talking about the original paper ones that were kind of stapled together. So I'm talking hardcover to hardcover. So we're having even to even kind of conversation going because paper is a whole different story. So hardcover to hardcover, these were 15 to 18 bucks in 1979. Okay. Now, fast forward to 2024. Let's do some math. 1979 on the high end, $18. In today's dollars is $77.87. Okay, 1979, 15 bucks. In today's dollars is $64.89. So let's assume the low price, buying all three books in today's dollars would be $197.67. 149 ain't sounding so bad now, is it? Let's run the numbers in reverse. So let's say, oh, Tim, your pricing's wrong. It's really $12.95. All right, well, let's run it backwards. $49.99 in today's dollars, converting to $1979 is $11.56. Are these prices really that out of line? Or are people just pretending that little things like inflation over the last 50 years has not taken place? I know it's not exactly 50 years, a little bit less than 50 years. But the point is, inflation happens. The books are no longer going to be $18. They're no longer going to be $20. It's not some corporate cash grab. That's what stuff costs now. So you have to ask yourself, did your parents love you more than you love yourself? Maybe our parents were just better off, but in 1979, I don't think so. There were a lot of problems, economically speaking, in the late 70s. Now, what else does this say to us? There will be people who are going to say it's just a cash grab by a big company. Are those people just angry, or those people have a viable point? But those are the same people who will tell you, oh, you got to pay your artists better, you got to pay your writers better, you got to pay this person, you got to pay that person. Where does that money come from? If you're a company, if you're a business, that money comes from you selling products. If you're selling products at a very discounted rate, you're not going to be able to pay people very much. If you're selling products at an inflated rate, you're not going to sell very many. So is Hasbro really overinflating the price of it? Or is it just kind of pretty close to in line with sort of where it should be, adjusting for the value of the dollar over time? So I think everybody needs to just take a beat, calm down. If you want to say there's a scandal, look for an actual one. Let's not go invent shit that's not actually wrong. Everybody have a good day.